Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 31 of our All the Mods 7 Season 2 Let's Play series, where today we are automating our Merid Crusher Crulorier that we got last episode, 6xing all our ores, which is, let me tell you, that's a ridiculous number to be able to multiply our ores times, multiply our ores by, and it's like super simple to set up. We're going to end up with like tens of thousands of every one of our ores. It's going to be crazy. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata, where, as you can see, we just loaded in, which means I forgot that I got to go downstairs and go trigger this thing every day. I wonder if this has the, is the clock out block in here? I don't see it. I figured it was worth a try to see if maybe the clock out block would work this time. It's kind of sort of worked in my Enigmatica 6 world when that was working and everything, but I don't see a redstone clock out block or anything like that. What the issue is I got to retrigger the redstone. I was hoping maybe that the functional storage drawer would work instead, because the the regular storage drawers mod doesn't work. I was hoping that the rewrite for functional storage would solve the issues, but apparently not. But refined storage has an issue. It's the way that the drawer is loaded versus refined storage is loaded. If the drawer loads after refined storage has already searched for inventories with the external storage here, so during world load, refined storage boots up, the external storage boots up. It's connected to this storage controller, and if that process happens and the external storage queries the storage controller for its inventory availability before the functional storage, the storage controller has actually, read what its attached inventory is for all of its drawers, it breaks. Nothing works anymore. So we in refined, we cannot access anything inside of our drawers. And yeah, so I was hoping that would not be the case with the rewrite for functional storage, but it still is. So you just have to trigger this. Sometimes you can put like a button on here, and at world load, it'll do the trigger, but it depends on when the button actually triggers and loads. There is the clock out block. I use it in my Enigmatica 6 series. Works especially great if you're on a server. Single player world, again, sometimes it all just depends on when things actually load in the load order of the world. So yeah, otherwise just trigger that and then everything goes back to normal. Okay. That's the long and short of it. So today we're going to start our episode. I want to grab some quests here and see what we have, because we worked on quite a few different things in a few different categories. So let's see if we get anything good today. An unobtainium honeycomb, osmium ingot, unobtainium ingot. I was like, what? That's a lot of liquid, but it's just showing me as the owner. 14 buckets of pink slime, some fluid, and some stuff. Okay. So today, what I want to work on is continuing where we left off last episode. We had our friend, the Merid Crusher, who I cannot find. Here he is. So we had our friend, it was like Coralolio or something like that. Yeah, Crulorier. And he is going to get some work done for us. We're going to put him to work pretty much immediately. So what I need to do is, first off, we need to tear this whole system down. We're done here. This is no longer needed, no longer necessary. All of this is going to come with us. That's a good amount of levels too. And we're gonna go ahead. We'll rearrange this even so that way we can hide our cables a little better and everything, and do some stuff with all of this. Okay, so how is this working? Get out of here, over here, Nick the Sticky. That's kind of gross. Get out of here. We don't need you. Okay, so what is going on here? How is this working? This is pulling from there everything but the copper, and then it sends it to the macerator, which no longer exists. Okay, and this was our charcoal, which we no longer need, so we can get rid of this router. Okay. And honestly, other than the fact that I have this set up with all our raw ores, we could put this behind and then we wouldn't have to see it, but I really don't want to reteach all of our raw ore to this, so I'm not going to deal with it. Now we do have raw ore. Yep, it's coming into the system now because we have this. No, that's pulling. Oh, it's no longer exporting because this is no longer hooked up to refined. That's okay. We'll work with it. We'll work with it as we go. So we no longer need the macerator, our overclocker upgrades. This raw osmium can go away. Our generators, all our extra charcoal. We are going to need our augments, though I don't know if the speed augment's necessary anymore. We'll keep the cables. The exporter, we're not going to need. And that. Okay. And let's grab some chipped cobblestone. I should have some. Let's fill in our gaps and do our thing. Okay. Though I don't want to fill, let's leave this there and we'll put this there. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. We're still going to export everything into this chest. That's perfectly fine. It's going to all come into this router, which is then it's going to pull it, and then it's going to send it. And where it's going to send it is going to be the question of the day. What I need is some glass. Let's get some connecting glass or clear glass. And we need to get our buddy Curl earlier set up for success, right? We need to make sure that he's boxed in. He's not going to go anywhere, but at the same time, he's not going to be taking damage either. Because remember, we set this up last time, and when we set him up, he can take damage depending on where he's at. So we need to set this up in such a way that he does not take damage. So if I put this here, I can't, okay? I cannot place a block here, and I cannot place a block here. I can't place a block here, or here, or here. All right, well, buddy, you're annoying. What if I pick you up? Because I don't want him to wander. That's my issue. What if I do that and then I put him there? Okay, that works. Let's turn off my jetpack. I just don't want him to, I don't want him to be able to wander around and then get hurt. So what if I put one here? Is that okay? That's okay. And if I put one here, he's going to take damage. No. Okay. Well, that's what I want, is him to just be boxed in. So what if we now go ahead and do something like this? And I put him in there. Okay, now he's taking damage. Is it you that causes the damage? Honestly, it doesn't even need to be this high. If he can just chill there, now he's not going to go anywhere, and I think that'll be fine. He's not going to go. He's not going to move around. I don't think he's going to take damage, or he's not going to like climb out or anything. So I think this should be okay. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, so we've got him placed. So now we need to take care of all of our other stuff. So in my backpack, I have set up, kind of sort of laid out how this is going to look. Let's go ahead and throw stuff in our backpack away where it needs to be and take a look here. So what we're going to have is we have a drawer and a chute. And I want to use a drawer so that way we are limited. Most of our ores will be stored in here. We're not going to have two giant chests full of a bunch of different ore. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this drawer up here, but we're not going to lock it. We're not going to do anything with it. Is that the front of the drawer? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. It just looked weird for some reason. What we're going to do is we're going to take a chute from create and we're going to place that below that. Okay. So what that means is anything that comes into this drawer is going to go downwards and onto Crulorier. Okay. I didn't think about this, but I'm going to need the magnet thing. Magnet. We're going to need the demagnetization coil. So let's go ahead and make this really quick, because we're not going to want to pick anything up, right? We need to turn off magnet. I need to place this here. Here? Nope. I would like it on top. So let's look at your range. Basically, yeah, this whole area I don't want to vacuum up in. So let's do, I think the way that this works is anything that falls within the blue range is what's not going to get picked up. So we do need to bring the wide up. I wish I could actually look at this. I don't have the range. I can't see the downwards here. How far down are you going? Okay, yes, it's encompassing this entire area. I think that's going to be okay for us. We could bring the X and the Z in a little bit. Okay, so I think the way that this works is anything that falls into this area will not get picked up. Let's test that. Let's throw some glass over here. And is my magnet going to pick it up? No, but if I throw my Aldermodium shovel, my magnet picks that up and the glass does not. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Cool. Let's go ahead and do the create thing with this. Make this clear because, you know, it's always fun to see all your stuff falling through. And whatever, that can just chill there. So what we need to do is take this sender and we need to change this. And I'm not going to put this in there yet, or rather I'm going to go ahead and turn off processing on this. So that way nothing happens, but we're going to have this send to the oak drawer. And I believe we may have to send this to the front. So I will just set it that way. There we go. So what should happen now, items are going to come into this router. They're going to go into the drawer, and then they're going to get pulled out of the drawer because we have a chute attached, and they're going to fall onto Crulorier. Okay, so Crulorier is doing his thing. He's going to crush it up. We now need to get those crushed items. We also need to filter out for items that don't get crushed. Okay, because this drawer is just going to keep dropping things. It's not going to care. It's independent. It doesn't care what goes in there. It's going to put whatever it decides. Anything that ends up in there is going to get, well, put in there. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some room, and I'm going to set these other ones up down here. Let's also fill that in. So we're going to get 2 routers, right? We have 2 modular routers, and both are going to get filtered for different things. And I know there's probably some of you out there saying that it's unnecessary. The way that I'm going to set this up is overkill. If you're kind of watching and thinking about how I'm doing it, and I understand, yes, it is probably overkill, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, it's the easiest way that I could think to get this done, so this is how we're doing it. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to configure this sender. This sender is going to dump things right back into this chest, okay? So what's going to happen is it's going to vacuum up, and what this is going to vacuum up is any ores. And actually, you know what? I don't need the bulk item filter because I can tag filters on this, can't I? So we're going to say you're going to vacuum up. Let's configure it. We are going to tag any sort of raw ore. Okay, any raw ore that ends up coming in here. We're going to whitelist that, and we are going to match any items. Where is tag matching? Tag matching, okay? So any kind of ore that goes into Crulorier here, and if he does not pick it up immediately, it will go into here, okay? Then this guy is going to send it right back into the chest. So theoretically, we should be able to validate this now by turning this on. There we go. So look, it's happening because this is only dropping a stack at a time, and the ore is chilling. But look, every once in a while you can see that thing turn on because he's not picking it up fast enough. Right there. Okay, so it's working. So we can go ahead and set this back to redstone mode. Never, just don't run. You're good to go. Take a break. What I need to do is get a stack upgrade for this. So router stack upgrade. So that way it can send the whole stack at a time. And you need 6 of these. And we might as well, I don't think we need speed upgrades, but I need the stack upgrades for sure. Do I have? Oh, it's just stone bricks. Okay. So we can make stone bricks easily. I was like, do I have prismarine? So there's that. And then blank upgrades, which should be just some paper. Oh, there's all my sugarcane. Well, I'm going to have to harvest some. I need actually 2 sets of those. And then we need 6 stack upgrades. Right? Right. Okay, so now this will be able to send a whole stack up there at a time, which means a whole, and I think the chute actually only drops 16. We'll see. We'll see where that ends up. Anyway, so that's that part taken care of. So now we need to get this part. So what we're going to do, same thing. We are going to configure this. We're going to have the vacuum things up. It's going to go ahead and vacuum. And this time what we're going to do is vacuum up dust. It's already doing so because it is enabled and it is not filtered yet. But that's what I wanted it to vacuum anyway, was dusts. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to whitelist and we are going to tag match any dusts that end up in there. And we also want to get a set of stack upgrades for this because we're going to end up with a lot of dust. So I'll work on that. And you know what? Let's get some, for the vacuuming, let's get some speed upgrades. I think I already had those added to the list once, and then I took them off. And we can put, I think, 9 of these into here. But now it'll go even faster, and it's going to pick up our dusts. Okay, cool. So we then need to send those dusts somewhere, and where are those dusts going to go but our furnace, right? So let's go ahead and set up our furnace. Sure, we can set it up right here. So this kind of is a matching set system over here. And we're going to have this send to the furnace. And we're going to have the furnace configured to input on the left. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay. We're going to give it its wireless heat receiver. It's going to input to the left. I'm not going to be able to get to the left, am I? No. So we'll input to the right. That's fine. And we'll grab our sender. We're going to specifically go over here to the right side, shift right click there. So that way we go, and that's on the south. So now it's going to send everything in here. And this is instant smelt. That's fantastic. That's instant smelt. So then we're going to go ahead and get our importer. And this one we can go ahead and put behind the wall because I don't want to see it. So importer. And we're going to say the back is the output. So there we go. That is our process. That's our setup. So this is going to pick up any of our dusts. It's going to send it into our furnace, which is going to auto smelt everything and then do the thing. And then I need to get that stack upgrade in here. Okay, let's go outside. We just need a little bit of sugarcane, really. That's all I need in order to do this. So can we get out of the lava? Remember, I put this wall of sugarcane up because all those slimes were driving me nuts. I no longer need it, so no longer need a wall of sugarcane. But it'll just grow back anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so that's stack upgrade, and I needed... How many was I able to put in there? 6? Oh, I don't have any bricks now. Well, good thing we have a furnace that can smelt clay instantly, right? It's faster for me to type home and then go downstairs than it is for me to actually try and fly over there. Okay, so now we have the bricks. So we need... Oh, well, that was one extra, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to do stack upgrade and speed upgrade. So now it's going to shove a whole stack inside of there, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so now if I turn this on, we should see stacks falling. Any extra ore gets sent through. If it doesn't get picked up, it's going to get picked up by the vacuum module. And then it gets sent over here. And then as he crushes, so we're basically getting 6 sent into the furnace at a time. This is probably going to happen so fast, we're really not going to be able to see it. Yeah, look. Everything is going so fast, we can't see what is going on. Now, I'm curious to know, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, don't touch him. Don't touch Crulorier. Jeez Louise, buddy. You have issues. Okay, so I'm curious to know, is this actually picking those up? Because it should be tag matching, right? Let's turn this off again. Yeah, it is. Look, so it's coming back in. I don't know what we're dropping right now. What are we dropping? Osmium? It is. It's just extremely slow. Okay, so we need a stack upgrade and speed upgrades for this bad boy now, too. Stack upgrade. And we want speed upgrades for this one. More than I intended, but that's fine. There we go. So now it'll pick up all of those. And there's got to be a lot of stacks there. Oh, yeah. Because what did we have there? We had 1,000. So this thing sent so many that it just dropped there. And that's fine. Like I said, that's why I have this loop. It's just going to loop everything in and out of this whole system. Okay. So that's perfectly fine if that's the way that it's going to go. And then we could even set up, like I said, we can set up more Cruloriers if we wanted to. And then the same setup, we would just set like pipes and change this up, move this up one, set pipes to pull and drop onto the chutes. But yeah, that's our basic setup here. I think this is going to work well for us. I guess, whatever. We'll just... I don't like that that's the only thing not behind the walls. So I will reprogram the exporter if I have to. Maybe these ultra exporters are smart and they don't require reprogramming. That'd be very nice. Highly doubt it, though. Yep, as expected. So I need raw ores. So we're going to do raw iron, copper. And we're still not processing any copper. I have so much copper that I don't know what to do with it. Let's just do it this way and see what I've gotten in the system. Iridium, osmium, zinc, tin. Yeah, basically I'm gonna have to go one by one down the line. Oh, and we have 2 different types of osmium apparently. Mechanism and what's this mod? All the mods. Oh, and multiple different types of lead. Okay. I need to put some things in the system. Clear glass can go away. This can go away. This can go away. This can go away. Honestly, the storage accessor doesn't need to be with me anymore. So what did I do last? This tin. So we need vibranium. No. Silver. Platinum. And I think that's going to cover everything. Except for all the modium, but I don't have any all the modium available. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Okay. And that thing operates so fast, it should export everything out, like, basically immediately. So we shouldn't have really any more raw ores in here. Correct. Okay. So yeah, basically, that's our setup. It's like I said, it's not much faster, though technically it's processing at like 6 times. Okay, so what happened here? Oh, I turned it off. That's what happened. I'm like, why aren't we operating? So yeah, it's just going to loop until we process all this stuff. I could even put like a single stack upgrade in here so that this drawer doesn't end up filling up with whatever ore it is. So that's the osmium, the 2K, but that's fine. We'll let Colorier process here, do his thing, and I think we're going to be okay. All right. So let's grab our cobblestone, fill in our holes, and then I need to turn off some sounds here, because I don't want to hear the sound of him doing his crunching. There we go. And Crulorier's doing his thing. And we don't have to worry about it. He's working fantastically as long as I don't bump him into the wall. But other than that, he's okay. He's actually not operating as slow as I would think. Granted, we do have 1,000, osmium over here. But he is pretty quick, to be like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Is it faster this than it is doing the macerating and everything? I don't think so, because he takes about what did we determine? It was like 3 seconds for him to crush an ore. And in each one, he is turning into 6. So we are going to end up with a ton of ingots. Like, we're going to have so much osmium. We're 6xing this. We're going to have 30,000 osmium total just from this. I don't even know. Can I hold? Oh, I can hold 30,000 blocks, which means, yes, we can hold 30,000 osmium. Right now, we can hold 295,000 ingots. So we're going to be okay in that regard. But man, oh man, this is going to be... It's a lot of stuff. I'm debating if I want to let it run and just let him process. But remember, we're also producing more stuff as we go, as our miners mine all over the place. Ideally, I guess I would somehow figure out how to prioritize the unobtainium and the vibranium. But, oh, how did that get in there? But anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. Did I tell this to export those? I did. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I think we're going to be good to go for today's episode. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I like our little minion, our little spirit, our Ginny, our married crusher, just doing his thing, and, putting him to work. It's about time these spirits actually do some work. Instead of mooching off of our life force all the time, do some actual work. You agree? I think so. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.